You pass through the breach in the river wall and enter the deep warrens. You should look for any clues to the whereabouts of the king or any of his royal guard.
Hey, there's the captain right here.
Thank goodness you've come to save me. Oh, good to see you. I'm so weary I can barely stand though. I need you to drive back some of the monsters that have been attacking me. Could you defeat the angler thugs and give me a chance to
Sure.
rest and think?
I'll do that for you. Need to fight 4 of these guys. Not too big of a deal. I can hit next turn too, which is quite nice. Mana and mana. And let's walk right back over here yet again to start that fight. I can't wait until I get much higher level and start getting more consistent pips. Ooh, and when I get to level 30 too. That'll be fun. Now to go talk to Captain Roderick again.
Good work. You pummeled those angler thugs back into the depths. King
Not
Thorn-
quite.
Yes, I did come with him through the breach, but we were separated shortly after we arrived. I know the king is still somewhere within these deep warrens. I refuse to return to Crab Alley without him.
Good man.
But I've drawn a line in the sand here, in this no crabs land, and I will wait here until you find him.
Understandable.
But first, can you help me fix my fortifications? That way you can go safely ahead, knowing that I'm watching your back. I need you to collect some of the loose shells scattered about and bring them here. Can you do that for me?
Sure. Let's leave a mark right there. Come on. Shell right there. Grab some kelp because I'm gonna need it. That should be number 4. There's number 5. And if I teleport back, there should be 1 nearby for me to grab, resulting in quest complete.
Those will do nicely. Now, can you help me fix my fortification? We want to create walls with the bigger shells and make scarefish soldiers using the smaller shells.
Okay. That's simple enough to do. Now I go back to Roderick.
Good job. These shell walls will help me defend the line, and the scarefish will frighten off most of whatever comes this way. Excellent. Now we can focus on finding King Thermidor. You'll need to defeat some Riverclaw guards. Cause them such distress that one of them will confess what he knows about our king.
Alrighty. Leave a mark there because of how far I need to travel. Wait. I didn't actually have to travel that far. I have enough of those. I need some of these. I need some of these. Alright, there's 2 out of 3. And I am soon to be level 15. I will be level 15 after this quest, specifically. Thought I gained a power pip. Guess I was imagining that.
more. The Crab King is held beyond the Alcazar, in the depths of the Wailing Cavern.
Thank you for that little bit of information, good sir. Hello, Roderick.
The Wailing Cavern? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Not at all. Clearly, we need to rescue King Thermidor from the clutches of these brutes, but a direct assault may not work. I need you to scout the Alcazar. That's their fancy name for a castle. And see if you can't find a secret way to sneak in.
Okay. I probably should have actually left a mark again because I'm going to be having to run back over there, but oh well.
A small passageway into the Alcazar is hidden back here, but it's too dark to navigate. Maybe Captain Roderick will have an idea what to do next.
Well, wait, I'll grab this silver chest, and it's another catch key. Oh boy. 2, 2. 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's better. Got a shocked key and a banshee. That banshee spellment will absolutely be helpful. Since I'm wandered all the way down here, I'll go ahead and leave a mark there. And head on, slowly walk on back to Captain Roderick.
A dark passageway, you say? Perfect. Sounds like you'll need a light. Have you seen the glowfish around here? They are so pretty.
Indeed, they are quite pretty. I agree.
Go collect some. Once you have a school's worth, well, they'll swim into the tunnel and light your way.
Okay. Use my mark there. And gotta walk a little bit this way, but that's not much of a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
You now have a school's worth of glowfish. You should take them to the dark passage by the Alcazar. You release the glowfish. You have entered the Wailing Cavern. Now to find the king.
Funny thing is, the reason why it's called the Wailing Cavern is because of the king right here.
Why, hello! Are you here for the sound check? Great to see you! It's always good to meet a fan. I met King Amadeo, and he asked me to perform for him soon. That was quite a while ago, though. He said he wanted to check out Crab Alley, but that he'd be back for the show. I've lost my guards, and I can't go look for them because of the dreaded eels. They're very bitey.
Indeed,
Have
they
you been to
are.
Crab Alley recently? How are things back home? What? My kingdom has been taken over? That sounds terrible! I should go back, but I can't leave without my guards. If you can explore the area and find my missing guards, I'd be happy to talk to you.
I can do that, yeah.
Crab Alley.
Leave a mark here. Probably would have been better to leave it up on stage, though. Guard number 1. Guard number 2. Guard number 3. And guard number 4.
Ah, thank you for freeing us. I thought we were boiled for sure. Is the king safe? One of those river claws claimed that their super smart science guy started this whole problem. He was mucking about with something called a storm battery. Can you believe that? I've never heard such nonsense.
Interesting. You say a storm battery.
A super smart science guy? How did they get one of those? We must have one for our own empire. We need to find this super smart science guy. He's sure to know how this whole thing started. There's a chamber behind the stage that makes strange sounds all the time. The river claws called it the storm chamber. It told me to stay away. Maybe you're brave enough to check it out.
An electrified gate. Someone doesn't want you getting inside.
An electrified gate. Someone doesn't want you getting inside.
No, they
Electric
apparently
gate.
don't.
You know, we had some problem with telluric eels nibbling on equipment. One of them caused an electrical short. You could use the telluric eels to short out the gate. Why don't you collect some telluric
That's
eels
some
and try out
pretty
my
impressive
idea?
suggestion there, King Thermidor. I'm proud of you. That's a really good suggestion you had right there. Do kind of wish this attacked all at once, but the individual
You think
spit
you
is
have
fine.
enough telluric eels to try to overload the gate.
I'm also quite happy that it was only 2 that I needed to collect and not 3.
This must be the storm chamber.
Indeed, it must be.
Wizard, your magical theories and postulates are unwelcome here. This is an era for scientific progress. I will master these storm batteries, and the Riverclaw Kingdom will see a revolution like none before. Now prepare to face the fury of applied science.
Interesting, good sir. No parapip, sad. Gotta wait one more turn. There we go. Attack for the finish. I certainly took a lot of damage this fight, though, considering it was a 3 against 1.
Now that you've walloped some sense into me, I see that I have gone mad with power. I thought to teach you a science lesson, but it was you who showed me the error of my ways. I had no
That's
idea my
better.
experiments with the storm batteries would cause so many problems. Together, we can make things right. I need you to find the storm battery parts that I damaged in my initial experiments. The currents spread them far and wide.
Okay.
Search the deep warrens for the broken pieces of the storm batteries and bring them back here.
Okay. Very simple. Easily done. Gotta make sure to get some health wisps as I go. As well as leaving a mark right there, so that way... That way I can get back here a little bit quicker. I was trying to grab that mana and it didn't want to let me grab it. Alright, let's get that health. Unfortunately, I spent more mana than I used, or than I gained from that mana wisp. So let's work on getting these storm battery parts now. One right there. One right there. One right over here. And then right here. Oh, I got pulled. That's annoying. Alright, and then I can grab the 5th and final storm battery right there. Teleport back. Quickly run back here once again. Talk to Dr. Zygmunt. Hello, good sir. Let's repair your storm batteries.
Good work finding the broken pieces. Unfortunately, I accidentally fed some of the lightning seeds to the telluric eels. It was an experiment. Besides, they really liked them, though it did make them more aggressive.
That does not surprise me in the slightest.
Strike that. Move on. You must defeat the telluric eels and recover the lightning seeds.
Of course.
Onward for science!
Okay. I just gotta defeat them and collect from them. I don't actually have to, do anything extra. Thankfully. One more blade, and then I can hit next. Alright, so after this fight right here, I will be back in a moment. I need to go use the restroom. Oh, ow, my shoulders. I also need to end up going and getting myself some water. So I will be back momentarily, everyone.
Now we have everything we need to make the world safe. For science! I mean, now that we have the pieces of the storm batteries and the lightning seeds, it is a simple matter to put it all together. I will monitor the flow from this position and safe to while you engineer the repair. Yeah, you just put the pieces where you think they should go, and then I'll turn on the current. What could possibly go wrong?
The storm batteries look like they have been restored to working order.
Very good, my young scientist. Wizard. The telluric eel should no longer be a problem. You should go fetch back the king now.
You again? You want to go home? What's the rush? We have all the time in the spire. You fixed the storm batteries and put the super smart science guy in his place, did you? All's well, I suppose. Oh, I forgot that my kingdom's been taken over by an imposter, my old rival, King Amadeo of the Riverclaw. If only you had my royal seal. My royal seal will allow you to get into the royal tower, past the guards.
The royal seal, huh? Of course, go right in.
Ah, it is my favorite procure of tea and crumpets. Did you bring me more fine delectables? What? You dare to call me King Amadeo, King Thermidor, an imposter? How disrespectful. Wait a moment. You are no simple baker of tasty pastries, are you? You stand revealed as a wizard of Wizard City. Very well, young wizard. You may have seen through my disguise, but you won't leave the royal tower alive. to be defeated in such a strange and foreign land. For shame.
Bravo! Very well done, young wizard. The resemblance was uncanny. How did you ever tell that King Amadeo had replaced me? Catherine? So it was a simple cook who helped you see through the imposter's disguise. I always liked Catherine. I know. I will let her know how much she means to me. We'll write her a poem, and you will read it to her. Oh, how romantic. Go to my writing desk and craft a poem expressing my gratitude. Then go read it to my dear, sweet Catherine. Make haste!
You did it! How is King Thermidor? I pray he's not too shaken up by his ordeal. A poem? For me? Oh, yes, yes! Please, read it aloud!
You take out the poem and begin to read.
Lo, in my darkest times away from this place, you were my light, my beacon, my grace. Though I paid you no heed, you stayed loyal in time of need. Your claws how dainty as they mold your sweet tarts. Your kindness has cracked this crab shell apart.
That was lovely. Please show the king my deepest gratitude.
Oh, she liked the poem! I am so happy. Thank you so. I cannot thank you enough. You saved me and restored me to my throne. I could write you a poem. But wait, there is no time. You should return up above and tell Sir Homer Sunblade that the storm batteries are repaired. We will make sure the river claws do not damage them further.
You're back. It looks like you were successful. The store mill is back in business. What's that? A tale of two kings? A mad scientist? Crabs writing poetry? That's quite an adventure you had, young wizard.